everybody. I would like to thank Rachna Sansad for giving me the opportunity of being here and sharing our views with students and colleagues. The Golden Jubilee year is a great year for us, and I'm really proud to be here on this occasion and share my views with everybody. It takes me back to my college days when we sat under the trademark tree in Academy of Architecture, sipping chai outside the canteen, working late nights on portfolios and coming groggy-eyed for our submissions. Well, it's a long time now. It's been great being in college. A lot of time has passed, and here I am to share my views of what's happened in the last few years. Today I will discuss a few commercial projects which we've done, commercial offices, and a few retail projects which we've done recently. The project I would like to show is actually a very old project, but I think it's very close to my heart because it was the first time this was a project for Mahindra & Mahindra. It was a 50,000 square feet office project. But this was the first time we met clients who were willing to experiment, with spaces and planning to improve efficiency in offices. I mean, most of the time you do interiors, you want the office to look good. Well, it works, but this was the first time we tried out techniques in which we could actually improve efficiency, enhance teamwork, and various things which we tried on, and it was a great experience for us. So I think with students, I would like to go through this experience and try and explain so that we can try out these methods, and I think it's more relevant today than it was ever before with the kind of stress that people face in offices. Well, this was the lobby. Mahindra & Mahindra, as you know, is a 70-year-old company. So although they wanted to infuse a lot of youth and motivation into their employees, since it was a 70-year-old company, we didn't want to, the reception was on the ground floor. So we wanted to give the visitor a feeling of solidity, a feeling of maturity for the company. So that's the reason we used kind of muted colors. We have flame finished granite on the walls. We have a balcony here to emphasize the double height. And they had a showroom which was attached to the reception area. As you know, Mahindra tractors are red, trademark red. So we wanted to create a background. You normally see tractors against a green background. So we kind of created a green backdrop, which also added a spark of color in the office. Now Mahindra's was going through a process of modernization, and they went in for a business process reform. So the client brief which came from the clients was very interesting. I mean, that is something which actually set us thinking. Sorry. The brief was to enhance teamwork, break hierarchy, support flexibility, increase efficiency through innovative planning, motivate employees, relieve stress of change in ambience, and use modern technology for energy conservation. Now this is something, when it comes from a client, it sets you thinking, because a lot of us have done projects, a lot of us have done offices, but when a client comes up with a brief in which you actually have to plan an office to incorporate these features, it becomes columns, and it goes on and on, endless kind of workstations where human beings are actually treated like machines. The first thing we thought that we should do is to try and break the monotony. And in their business process reform, they actually had workspaces in which they worked in clusters. So they formed teams. It was teams based on processes. So what we did is we kind of created clusters here, and each cluster would have the different hierarchy, the senior manager, the junior manager, and the staff sitting in a cluster, and there were no partitions between the workstations. So what happened was you could see each other, and between the workstations we had kind of small tables where they could discuss. Normally what happens is when you have low height partitions, each one gets into a cubicle. In fact, we had done an office for them earlier, and Mahindra was quite a government kind of company, where they had steel tables, they had files all over the place. So earlier they had a problem that people used to sleep behind the files. And then when we made partitions, they were actually even more secure. They would sleep behind the partitions. So then they said, let's do away with the partitions. Let's have open office areas where people can see each other. Everyone in the department should know what's happening. They should be in constant touch with the processes, with the people who come to the office. So what we did was we created these spaces. So the basic principles we thought we need to handle from the brief was to have group interaction where people would work in teams. Non-hierarchical, where we decided that we will not have cabins. Each person will sit in the open, and certain ways in which we could break the hierarchy. Also break monotony by introducing color, forms in the plan, and create breakout areas where you could kind of just go out and rejuvenate. So based on that, we kind of created these sketches and plans. These are two workstations which has a table in between, so that two people can actually sit and discuss things. And then when there are larger meetings, you have a meeting table here, which is an open meeting table. So what happens is you are constantly in touch with what is happening. Even the conference rooms which are a little away have glass. So if there is a visitor who's discussing, this team is constantly in touch with what's happening in the office. So this kind of a plan actually worked and helped in interaction between the staff and people who came into the office. Non-hierarchical. First thing was not to provide cabins. The second thing was, when you sit across a table and talk to a senior, there is always a barrier between the person. Even if you sit on chairs next to each other, suppose you say that you have a round table and you sit next to each other, there is still a physical barrier. So what we tried was these kind of benches. I mean, if you sit next to a bench, you sit next to your boss on a bench, there is no barrier. So that actually helps in breaking barriers and making the relationship between the boss and the staff more comfortable. So these are things which we kind of planned for breaking hierarchy. So this actually worked. I mean, this we have done, so it's actually worked with them. Breaking monotony, we tried using colors, having different kind of ergonomics, because what happens is in today's day, if you see, most of us sit on office chairs for almost 8 hours continuously. And if you see over a period of time, we have been getting lifestyle diseases like low backache, and you see so many people getting stressed out and various illnesses coming in. So I think what we discussed was, when do you feel that you come home and relaxed? You come home, you put your feet on a stool, remove your shoes and sit. That's when you feel relaxed, right? So after 8 hours of work, when you come home, you feel relaxed when you do that. So the thing is, what we thought is, if you provide these areas where there is a change of ergonomics and a change of ambience, a person can take a 5-minute break, come and sit and relax and also work, because I think the best ideas come in an informal state. I mean, I think we got our best ideas when we used to go stand outside the canteen and have chai and discuss ideas informally. So what happens is, when you create these spaces, every time you go for a meeting, even if a conference room is not a normal conference room with chairs, you just go and sit in a different posture. It creates a break in your normal routine. So these things actually help in giving you breaks in the day. If you go for 5 meetings in a day for 10 minutes, at least an hour of your time is spent not in your normal posture, where you can actually sit in another posture and break the day. These were other places, breakout areas, which we thought, you can actually meditate, you can do yoga or whatever. So these spaces actually help in changing the ergonomics and giving you a break in the day. So this I think project actually really helped us. We've been trying to incorporate these techniques in various offices, but with the constraint of space and kind of productivity that people want, it becomes a bit of a problem. But I feel if we all think and if we all suggest to clients, even if you can incorporate 5% of these planning ideas, then I think working spaces will be better spaces to be in.